So we're back at iTrack Motorsports. Hot Lap Sunday is where we're at today here at Lanier. Right now I'm helping set up the track a little bit, pushing all the barriers out. And you can't see the orange cones in the back. We are not doing what we normally do, stepping a little bit out of the comfort zone. I am pinstriping Timothy Wallace, or the best damn shop around Mustang, and or anything else I have time to pinstripe. Luckily it looks like the rain has gone away for now at least, so I did bring a canopy, so if it does start raining again, I do have a nice cover to paint under. My whole idea is to pinstripe his car a little bit at a time, even if that means me stopping in the middle and him going out and driving. That's why I wanted to pinstripe a car that's driving today instead of just pinstriping a car here at the event. A little bit challenging for myself. I think it might make for a cool video. We'll find out. As we wait for further instructions on where to put the rest of these cones, just figured I'd film a little intro. Quiet hour's about to start. It's almost 9:45 right now on a Sunday, so because it's Hot Lap Sunday. Damn. So we're back here at Tim's pit. We've got everything all set up, getting ready to stripe the car. Start striping. We've got CS on the C pillars, B pillars. Does that count as a pillar? I don't know. As far as I know, right now I'm gonna be doing something kind of around this and to follow that body line. Maybe something in the front, not 100% sure yet. So that on both sides. I'm thinking a little something right here, kind of goes back. Something on the trunk, not 100% sure yet. But as far as right now, I'm going to start on the lettering, because that's probably going to take me the longest to get that done, and move on to other places and see where I want to put little details and whatnot. Maybe something on the mirrors or the tail lights, because they're the same kind of dull plastic. Maybe I'll do something on the inside too. I don't 100% know for sure. We'll see how much time I have in between rounds, but I guess I will get started. Maybe something right here. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Right now I'm gonna start on the lettering and get that done out of the way. I was going to do gray, like a dark gray and red, but I bought this medium gray and was going to mix it with some black, but my black is junk, so since there's already white and red on the car, I'm just going to go with white and red. Plan B. Oh well. So what I'm doing is, that's lacquer thinner, paint obviously, and this is pretty much where I mix it. What I'm doing is feeling kind of how the brush drags, and if it's too hard to drag it, get a little bit of lacquer thinner, thin it up a little bit, and then if it's too watery, you can kind of see through it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Then you just add a little bit more paint to it. So I heard that you're the only one that's going to be driving today.
That's right.
So since you're driving, is there anything you want on the car?
I probably should not be. I made a joke. I was like, you're going to have to take off Tim Wallace over here and put something else on.
Yeah. Put your boyfriend over here?
Yes. Your boyfriend instead of girlfriend.
Are you?
About 10 minutes before I go up.
That's fine. And what I was telling him is, when you're ready, just hop in and I'll get all my stuff off and just go. Like I'll stop in the middle. It doesn't matter. Okay. That was the whole point of the video. Was the challenging part for me was to see if I could do that.
This.
So
that
thank you.
So good.
So I figured as she's out driving, 'cause it's actually Tim's wife that will be driving the car today. I am blanking on her name currently, but figured I'd just do a little panel real quick, or in between, just to keep me entertained, to keep me fresh.
still feel good?
Huh?
Tires still feel good?
Yeah, tires are awesome. I mean, it's so smooth.
Like, do you feel like they need more grip?
No, I have just enough grip. I did spin out once, but I caught the wheel too late. But other than that, I mean, it was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, she's going out for another session. I'm taking a little break. I'm probably gonna go run and grab some lunch. So it's not quite down to the light, but it's getting there. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch and some water because I forgot to pack a cooler. Grab his helmet.
Yeah, you can grab your
Oh boy. Oh.
Ooh, this means I'm gonna be in your next video.
You already are gonna be.
Yay! Because I'm already, like, cause his seat was just as far back as your seat, and I couldn't touch the pedals. I had a pillow behind me, a pillow under me,
Really?
and I still couldn't get the throttle all the way down to the floor. He was like, "More gas." I'm like, "I can't reach it." This is all I can do.
Go kill it.
Yeah. D3.
She's a ripper, bro. She's a ripper.
No.
Okay, so.
Alright, I got that. Well, this is an experience. Do not put this on your
What are you
video.
talking about? I'm just, it's the highlights, just the highlights. Like you said, like you said.
This is not a highlight. I told him not to put this in his video with me.
You got to.
Towed away.
You got it.
See,
That's
thank
part
you.
Of it. That's part of drifting.
You're being towed away.
She said just the highlights, so I'm putting the highlights.
Yeah, don't put where I didn't know I didn't have a jack point or any of that, toe point or any of that. I'm fixed.
Y'all been rough on me. Change the fuel filter. Look, he still didn't change the fuel filter.
It has a $250,000 miles on it.
You know what that filters look like.
4.
That's why I've learned to change it. Walking sucks.
Alright, so we finished these little details. I even kind of added that, but don't tell Tim. I don't think he noticed yet. CS has been done. So now I'm starting back here on the trunk. I think I'm just going to go kind of all out as far or as much as I can until I run out of time. So we'll see how big I can make this or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, when they're out there driving, the flag doesn't hit it and mess it up while it's still wet. But so far, I haven't had much of a problem with anything getting messed up while driving. Tire rubber gets all over it, and the hood being hot after a few sessions, that was a little difficult, but I think I managed all right. We'll get working on this one and see how far I can make it. Almost done. Well, she's going out for her last session. Last session?
Yes, last session.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
All right, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it there. Put a few little details. See if Tim finds them later. All done, painted. It's about, let's see, what time is it? 6:30. Everybody's shutting down for the day. This was fun. I had a lot of people come by and some not know what pinstriping was. Some be like, whoa, that's so cool. I also finished this. I'm gonna call it finished. I could probably do some more on it, but I'm gonna call it good there. Ultimately, I would have liked to put a border around it, but I'll find somebody to give it to. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and this was fun. Maybe I'll do it again. We'll see how this video does. That's not gonna be the deciding point, but I had fun with it. It was a challenge for sure, especially pinstriping on a hot hood. So got paint all over. I probably have paint all over my face too. Touching my face too much. Oh, my favorite detail. See if he finds that little red eye. All right, so I'm here packing up, and Tim's gonna do a little walk around video with the Mustang and his little special car he brought today. Apparently, I've heard that not many people see. So let's start with the Mustang.
Okay, Mustang.
This grand finale.
Okay,
grand finale.
we'll save that.
All right, so tell me about the Mustang. What's the story behind it? Where'd you get it?
Okay, so the story really begins with the grand finale car. I've had this other car since 2006, and I made it really too nice to do competitive drifting or get real rowdy with my buddies and stuff, run close tandems. So I needed a beater car. I looked at getting another 240, and these things are so expensive now.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the cheap alternative? What has a factory V8, factory limited slip, factory 5-speed, and that you can get for less than $2,000. The Mustang.
This sounds like it checks all the boxes.
So this car I bought from a salvage auction. I paid $800 shipped to my door for this car. Running and driving.
Wow.
If you look right here, the quarter panel was caved in.
Yeah.
That's why it was salvaged. It was salvaged.
I noticed this.
So what I did is I cut the dented quarter panel off.
Yeah.
With about 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Then I found another quarter panel at a junkyard.
Yeah. I was wondering if this was possible.
Yeah. Cut it off and just riveted it on top. Most people never notice.
Yeah.
So, like I said, $800 shipped to my door from a salvage auction. I did a Koru Works hydraulic e-brake.
Okay.
I made my own. Yeah. See. Oh.
It's a little dark. A little dark in there, but yeah.
Made my own angle kit because there wasn't a whole lot of options for these cars.
Yeah.
It's got eBay coilovers, good brake pads, pan hard bar from Maxim Motorsports, and 355 gears. And it just rips. It just works every time. And the thing for me on these cars is they were a performance-oriented car when they were new, so they were meant to be beat on. Not necessarily quite as what we're doing to them, but literally, other than a heater hose or a spark plug or something, I haven't popped a valve cover in almost 4 years of running this car.
Wow.
It is bone stock.
4 years? Really?
Dynoed the car at Kurgan Motorsports. 186 horsepower to the tires, 265 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah. And I won the Club Sport Championship this year. Yeah. With stock Mustang. Stock.
Check out my last video for that one.
Yeah. You got some good footage. Pretty crazy, but it's just real simple. It's a great seat time car that, even with the cage and the extra safety stuff, I've got sub $5,000.
Really?
This thing.
Wow.
And it's so much fun. My girlfriend drives it. My buddy's driving. Yeah. It gets beat on. And it just works, and it's been so much fun, and I just love it. Like this is the seat time stallion.
Seat time stallion.
Yeah, and now it looks so much better thanks to you.
Oh, what, the pinstriping makes it? Yeah. Well, I think it's mainly the painted hood and trunk now.
Yeah, now I wasn't lazy and painted a couple pieces, but the little CS and the little stripes, you know. But I'm very old school with my taste. I've got some old classic cars as well. So when you hit me up about some pinstriping, it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Right up my alley, and it really sets the car off.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I always saw it with especially the lettering on the front. And I know that's, as you can see, I copied the lettering because it is a hand lettering script font.
yeah, so this was just the seat time car, and there will be, I'm not gonna give any secrets away yet, but there will be a new 2021 seat time
Ooh,
car.
uh-oh.
This one's getting passed down.
Uh-oh.
And we're gonna build something else this winter.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, I want to challenge, I want to learn something again. I want to explore another chassis.
Yeah.
So
I've heard rumors today of what it might be, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
yet.
it's gonna be something cool. If my checkbook allows it.
Yeah.
It'd be really neat. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just,
Who did the cage and everything?
so the cage was done by a friend of mine out of Augusta.
Okay.
It's all 1.5 inch, Formula D spec, intrusion bars, NASCAR bars, and it's TIG welded together.
Really?
Yeah, so a lot of people really, you know, don't go to that length.
Yeah.
But the dude that built this builds full, like, 3/4 chassis
Yeah.
drag cars.
Yeah.
So he's like, he don't even own a Mid-Gun.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
he did it for me. Little favor, Philip Preston Patch out of Augusta, and he did that. And I try to like get, you know, incorporate some of my friends and stuff that can help me do stuff.
Yeah.
Got a buddy that wrapped the roof. Got a buddy that did the pinstriping. Got a buddy that did the graphics on the side. You know, so you know, don't look too hard. It's kind of whooped.
You can tell there's been a few wheels in your door, but
There's been a lot of wheels in the door. Actually, there's not even a door glass in the door because of that white car.
that's funny.
But it's just fun, man. And iTrack Motorsports puts on these just banger of events. Get out here and make 70, 80 laps in a day with your buddies, and it just, the progression in the seat time in the Southeast is like no other place.
I mean, here's an example. Her third drift event, and she moved up from D4 to D3 today.
Right.
So
yeah, there's people that drive for 2 or 3 years that don't move up fast.
yeah.
And you know, because of the seat time she was able to get, and I like to thank my setup on my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. I'm glad you did, man. I'll see you at the next one. Right there in the community. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she moved up, you know, because the car works, and because we had a lot of good instructors get in there with her, you know, and help out along with myself, because that's my girlfriend, and you know, you can only teach them so much.
yeah.
So,
all right. Tell me about the grand finale over there.
okay, the grand finale car. So this was my first ever 240, my first ever drift car. I bought this thing in 2006. I graduated high school. A month after I graduated, I bought this car from my best bud on a Wednesday. Took it to my first drift event that Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even have time to go to the DMV and get it titled and everything.
Really?
Yeah, so I had it 3 days, took it to my very first event. 2 events later, I was running tandem with a single cam K, and I've had this car since 06, and since then, my buddy and I, we've probably had 40, 50, 60 240s that we've built, parted out, flipped, whatever. For some reason, this car has always stuck around. And a lot of it's just because it's so nice.
Yeah.
89,
Super
slick top.
Yeah.
It's got a Sammy Tiger Racing fully built SR20 350 wheel.
350?
350 wheel with pump gas and stock cams.
Really?
Sammy did his magic on that. It's got a cage, e-brake, gauges. It's a little dated now. The technology is so good. I built this because last time I've really turned a wrench on this car was probably 2010, 2012 since I've done anything. So it's a little dated in the suspension technology and the power and the stuff, but I mean, it still works. I mean, I ripped some sessions today, and it's just fun. But like, these cars are getting so expensive.
Yeah.
You don't want to tear them up anymore.
Yeah.
You know, if I crash one of these, it's a $2,000 shell.
Yeah.
If I crash one of these, it's an $800
It's
shell.
800 running and driving to your door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it just financially doesn't make sense. If I want to better myself,
Yeah.
and I want to make more laps and something that's more reliable and cheaper to operate,
Yeah.
this car goes through a pair of tires per run group. This car
Really?
goes through 2 pairs in a day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just makes sense to have a seat time car. And then if you want to have like a fun, fast car, but you know, it's just, it's got its purpose. And it's a little sentimental.
Yeah.
Owned it for so long.
I don't know if you guys can see, because it's a little dark, it's getting a little dark, but this is so clean. So clean. And I love the old school touch.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that at an estate sale.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know, like I just added some little stuff. You know, let's face it, I was a fun kid back in the day, so
Yeah.
I built it. But you know, I wanted to, when I first got into owning my own shop and building my own cars and painting my cars and my buddies' cars, I wanted to build something to showcase my talents.
Yeah.
So that's why I painted this one and painted it so slick.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned before, inadvertently, now I don't want to drive it.
Yeah.
I don't want to tear it up because
Yeah.
I have to maintain the presence of the car.
Yeah.
So I still got this one, still, you know, people see it.
Yeah.
But then I got the party car.
Party car. And soon to be another party car.
Soon to be. Because I think
That's
this
awesome.
one's going to get Debo.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, probably.
That's
so.
awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate the opportunity you gave me today, and I hope you enjoy it. And
No,
thanks for shooting a video with me also.
No, absolutely, man. I enjoy it. I love it. It adds such a nice touch to the car. Like you said, all the decals are kind of the pinstriping font, but they're not genuinely pinstriping.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
To have that touch and my hot rod background,
Yeah.
it's an honor to have you working with me.
Yeah. Hey,
Love it.
thanks. I appreciate that.
Love it.
That's cool. I
Thank you,
appreciate it, man.
See ya.